You know what I've noticed? I noticed people are feeling hopeless and stuck. And I get it. I was there at some point in my life. I didn't know how to get out or do things. But I've come to a realization there's like nothing stopping us. We have limited options. And I think one of the number one skills that I learned a while back when I was younger was just to ask. If you want something, ask. What's the worst that could happen? No, you can't have it yet. Or they'll explain to you how to get it. Like, if I want to raise, hey, can I have not gonna lie, not a $50 raise. I mean, not a 50-cent raise, but like just a raise. And you tell them, hey, can I get a $1.50 raise? Why do you think you deserve a $1.50 raise? And then you tell them. Just talk. Just tell them. And then, again, what's the worst that could happen? They could just say, no. They could just say, you know what? Those are valid points. Yeah, I would definitely give you that. Talk to my supervisor or whatever. If you're working in a corporate, job. If you're not, then just, kindly just be like, hey, I do and would wish and appreciate a raise because I've done all of this and I want to do it. Or even if you work for yourself, if you feel like it's time to start paying yourself a little bit more, do it. Do it. Just make sure everything else is taken care of. I feel like a lot of people, I think a while back, an example. My mom was telling me that I think her time is done at her job. And that's fine. She's been at that job for like 20 plus years. Great. I asked her, okay, well, if you were to finish that job, where would you go? What would you do? She said maybe a cleaning company and whatnot. And it's still falling into the thing that she did for like a bunch of years. But then I asked her, like, hey, like, what did you want to do growing up? When you were a kid, what was the number one thing you want to do? Do you want to travel? And she was like, yes. And then she told me, I wanted to be a flight attendant. Girl, I've seen girls your age. Mom was like 50. I've seen girls your age, 50, being flight attendants. Do it. Do the course right now. Let's do it. Like, if you decide to quit tomorrow or whatever, like, I'll work for us. I don't care. And that was like, I think a year ago. And I told her just to quit. And if she wants to be a flight attendant, it was a perfect time. I forgot. It was a bunch of airlines hiring people to be flight attendants. And that also gave me the opportunity to my mom to travel. It just made sense. But for some reason, she didn't do it. She said, I can't. It was just a dream. It's not the right time. She told me a bunch of excuses. And it hurt me to see she thinks this way. I won't let that happen to me. I won't let that happen to me. I won't ever think that I'm trapped, that I can't do something. I will figure it out, like I always have been. So, yeah, like, that's why my dreams are gonna come true. Because I'm not stuck to a mentality where I'm like, I can't. Even if I know, like, I need to pay bills, I'll figure it out. Organize my time. If I work for a company, if I don't work for a company, I most likely won't work for a company. For the rest of my life, I'll probably have like my own businesses and whatnot, and just know the right people, get the right help. There's a lot more kindness than evil out there. It's just evil is just easier to pinpoint. So yeah, that's really those are my thoughts. Don't limit your mindset to I'm trapped. Remind yourself there's always options. There's always a way. It's always a way. You may not see it, but you have to think outside the box. The box is not your best friend. Outside the box is your best friend. That's why we don't have limits. So, yeah. Okay, goodbye. I was about to say love you, but that's for my girlfriend. Okay, goodbye. I'll see you later.